Hello and good morning, class. Today we're going to be doing lesson 5.1, Extended Multiplication Facts. Now, this morning you guys had your morning message or your math message which said 6 apples cost 40 cents each. What is the total cost? Now, by now you guys should know that this needs multiplication. The reason for that is we need to find the cost of 6 apples which each cost 40 cents. So the easy way to do this would be 6 times 40. But I've kind of been asking myself, is there an easier way? The first thing I did was I took out my base 10 blocks to see if that would help me. Well, when I took them out, you can see I have quite a lot. I made groups of 4 and I made 6 groups of them because there is 10 in each, so these would be groups of 40. So this would be 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 40. So 6 times we have 40 cents. Now, could I count this out? Absolutely. I can count by my tens to figure this out, going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240. All right, I made it through that. Now, can I do it that way? Sure. But again, I'm asking myself, is there an easier way? Well, thinking back to last year, I remember something called extended facts. Now, let's review exactly what that is. 6 times 40 is an example of an extended fact. Now, what we can do is we can take 6 times 40 and we can put it down to its original fact. An original fact is we take numbers that have the tens because it has the 0 in there, and we take out the tens to make it an easier fact. So rather than doing 6 apples at 40 cents, I can do 6 apples at 4 cents. So all I did was took out the 0. That was it. So the original fact was 6 times 4. Now, I expect by now all of you guys know what 6 times 4 is. So turn to your partner next to you and tell them what 6 times 4 is equal to. Great. You should have gotten 24. Now, the extended fact is 10 times more because 40 is 10 times more than 4. So really, all I can do is take 24 and multiply it by 10. Now, any number times 10, all you have to do is add the 0 to the end. So 6 times 40 is equal to 240. Now, does that answer my question? Not exactly. The reason is because we were doing 40 cents. So this would be equal to 240 cents, which is also in dollars and cents notation, $2.40. Now, let's try some more examples of extended facts to see if we can help you out with those. So, let's practice. The first one I have up here is 3 times 50. Now, the first thing we want to do is go back to the original fact. A reminder, the original fact is where we take out all the zeros. So, we have the 0 in 50. So, write on your whiteboard at this time, what would be the original fact of 3 times 50? You should have gotten 3 times 5. Now, 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So, now here's a secret that Mr. O'Malley learned last year. All we really need to do when we take the original fact and go back to the extended fact is take the 0 and add it to the end of your answer. So that's going to be the easiest way to find it. So 3 times 50 is the 15 we had, and then we take the 0 and bring it over. So it becomes 150. How easy is that? I know, seriously. Now, let's try another one. This time, I want you to see if you can do it on your own. 7 times 30. First of all, let's see. Original fact, what would it be? Turn to your partner and tell them. Fantastic. You should have gotten 7 times 3, which is equal to 21. Now see if you can figure out what the extended fact was equal to. A reminder, all you have to do is carry over your 0 to your answer. See if you can figure it out. Turn to your partner and let them know. Again, the answer was 21 for 7 times 3. You should have gotten 210. All right, last one for these. I want you to completely do this one by yourself on your whiteboard. Write it out exactly as I have it. You'll see that I already brought down the 2 for the original fact. You have to see what 40 would be down here. Go ahead. Now, if you put a 4 down here, you are absolutely correct, because all you had to do was take out the 0. 4 times 2 was equal to 8. I brought my 0 all the way across and made this 80. Is that what you got? If you did, great job. Now, what if we have 2 different numbers that also have a 0 in it? What do we do then? Actually, it's not that hard. Don't worry about it. So let's take a look at an example here. 30 times 50. The first thing I want to do, as always, is turn it to an original fact. Now, in an original fact, again, all I'm doing is taking out the zeros. So if I have 30 and 50, I can change this to 3 and 5. Now, everybody knows we've already done this up here. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Now, I'm going to put my answer up here again, but this time, how many zeros do you guys see? Do you see 2 like I do? Absolutely. So what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to bring over both of these zeros to make it 1,500. Again, all I had to do was take these zeros in the extended facts and bring them over. Now, some of you guys may be asking, Mr. O'Malley, well, why did you do that? Well, if we're talking about 3 times 5 and 30 and 50, 30 is 10 times more than 3, and 50 is 10 times more than 5. And we know that 10 times 10 is equal to 100. So our answer should be 100 times more than our original fact, which is absolutely correct. 1,500 is 100 more than 15. So there's the math behind what we just did. Now, let's try you with one problem. 20 times 30. Again, put the original fact down first and solve for that, and then bring over your zeros to create your final answer for the extended fact. On the bottom, for your original fact, you should have put 2 times 3, which is equal to 6, and then 20 times 30 would be equal to 600. Again, 100 times more than our original fact. All right, boys and girls, now your teacher will help you to continue on with your work. Have a great day.